What's up everybody, welcome to episode 6 of my FiveM scripting tutorial, I guess is what it's called. 0 to 100, where I learn a new skill or improve upon it until I earn $100 from it. So episode 5, we left off working with the spawn trailer function. Right. All I want to do this episode is pretty simple. I want to finish the buy trailer event, which we didn't finish last time. I want to spawn the actual vehicle, or in this case trailer, and then just do a give keys event in case, right? In case some trailers actually allow seating in them, which isn't possible. Some add-on trailers do allow that. So what we want to do is we want to spawn it, and then once it is a success, we want to trigger an event, right? I'm not going to say trigger client event because the event will be contained within the script itself. And for that, we're going to go to client customize. Under our notification, we're going to change that vehicle. Just give it that notification vehicle. Perfect. All I want to do here is register the net event. Right. I'll just copy that for a base so I don't have to retype it. I'm gonna just call this give keys, I guess, and we will add event handler for the give keys. And over here, function and end before the curly, or the bracket, I mean. Over here we will just tell the person, hey look, add your vehicle, let's do capital letters, vehicle keys event, yeah. Space. Also, I'm just gonna copy from this. We don't have to set fuel. We're gonna take in vehicle and plate. Let's do that because I'm still using the default cubicle. Vehicle keys. This is all I need. So local vehicle is vehicle. I'm gonna take in vehicle and plate. Right. Come to the client. Vehicle keys, copy that up. And over here we're gonna give it what? Vehicle number, I believe. And player vehicle. Right. It is defined before the if statements, so it is perfectly fine to pass it on over here. Same with the vehicle number. Just copy that, do that, copy that. Spelling was a bit off. Let's just check over here. Let's search for that one. Text vehicle number, player vehicle. Perfect. Just to make sure that I don't waste time. Alright. So, very simple. It'll assign the plate to the vehicle and give the keys. But before we can do that, we want to actually maybe register another function over here. Local trailer spawned. Okay. Keep forgetting to do function before I do the function name. My bad. I want to put it in a function just so that I can everything much neater than it needs to be. So this is going to take in vehicle number and vehicle plate. Right. Over here, we're just going to do vehicle and plate. Just abbreviated. It's easier to type. So we're going to send the give keys, trigger the event to give keys when the vehicle is spawned or the trailer is spawned. Before we do that, is we're going to trigger a server event. Triggering the server event, we want to check if the trailer exists and then basically create the trailer. What I want to do is just double check this, right? So if we call the function to check if the trailer exists, it'll query it, and if it doesn't exist, if not exists, then write trailer to true. So all we have to do is just trigger the check if trailer exists event, and that is the better one to call. As you'll remember from when we struggled in QB Vehicle Shop, we only needed to create the trailer because Vehicle Shops already created a plate that doesn't exist. So actually, what we can do is do something similar. This doesn't take a... So what if we create a callback? A boolean, which would be found. Okay. Found is equal to check if trailer exists. Local found is false. Okay, so we make found equal to false, and then we say found is check if trailer exists. Alright, and then return true because it exists. Maybe we do another one here. Local found is false, right? And then over here we say found is equal to true. And then found is equal to false. And then over here we return found. Okay. So it'll trigger this function to check whether or not it exists, and we have a callback to show us found. Right. Check if trailer exists function. Let's do found, or we just do exists. We should do this before we actually spawn the vehicle, right? So, just do it in here. Over here. If not exists, then and what? Spelling, thank you. Right, if the trailer doesn't exist yet, then we set the number plate text. Right. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be an issue if it doesn't exist. Else, just again, I guess, and that'll probably up the chances. Sure, I doubt it'll be an issue, but just in case it is, that back. Right. Under the plate thing, play vehicle plate, awesome. This one gets deleted. Right. This is starting to become very confusing. So, calling the spawn trailer, we load the model, we assign it to a variable and actually create it. Then we do vehicle stuff, and the spawn trailer should actually only be called if it has enough, which is in fact the case. Right. Then it'll trigger a survey event to see whether or not it exists. Now what I want to do is check the server. It takes in the model and it takes in the... Let's head over back to the client. Case, model, and plate. Okay, so it takes in vehicle number, it takes in vehicle plate, and it runs this function. If it doesn't exist, then set the vehicle plate, else layer vehicle plate. And then I guess we have to trigger it again. So let's do that, because there's no way for me to handle that. I guess I don't want to create the vehicle, right? Because if it doesn't exist, then I'll create the vehicle. Only if it doesn't exist. Right? This is the problem. So we're trusting that it doesn't exist. Okay, before we forget, framework, we do config.late length is, I believe, 6 in my case. Your framework late setting. Okay. So this is the logic I'm struggling with. Okay. What's happening is we're calling to spawn the trailer. Okay. And then we're loading the model, getting the player's ID, assigning a null value to player vehicle plate, and then we're actually creating the vehicle at this position with the specified model. Now, the issue I'm having is it is actually creating the vehicle, right? Even before we have confirmed that the plate is not a duplicate. So, thing is, we have to get a way to confirm or check if the trailer exists before we check spawn the trailer. So what I'm thinking is, instead of having a callback check if trailer exists, right? We want to have a callback for check if plate exists, right? And all we do is we take in the plate and we have a callback, right? Simple as that. And we will call this event check if plate exists. So we copy that because this is going to be a function, right? Local, this time I remembered, function check if plate exists. And we're going to do this. We're just going to copy and paste it because it is exactly the same thing we're going to do in what should I call it? In the new script, in the new function, I mean. Right, we delete the found variables because we don't need that anymore. Right? Well, actually we do. In check if trail exists, we don't need the found variable anymore. Okay. We only taken the model in the plate. Over here, we only take in the plate. Right? So we copy that. Check if a plate exists, called with data plate. But local found is false. Right, so we select plate from field trailers where plate is equal to plate. Then we run a little function to see. Right. Trailer with plate has been found. And that is all I really want. And we say found is equal to true. Else, if it doesn't exist, we write the new trailer to the database. Actually, we don't want to do that. Not want to write it to the database. In fact, we want to take that out. We're not going to write to it yet. All we are doing is telling it to what? Else, if it doesn't exist, then we return that it wasn't found, meaning the plate is unique. Ooh. Right. We're not going to add it. Not going to add it. Returned plate is unique. Found is false, and we return found. All we want to do is check if the plate exists. That's literally all we want to do. Right? And over here, check if plate exists. It's got a plate and a callback. Callback is just the found variable, which is check if plate exists. Going to client, spawning the trailer. Let's do a while. Check. No. Let's get a. Interesting, 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 interesting. Let's do a local function. Check plate. It'll just do a little simple thing. Local unique is false. Then we're gonna trigger a server event. You just want to copy that. Check plate exists. All I want to give it is plate, and then we say if it doesn't exist, then unique is true, else unique is false. End. Strange logic that I'm trying over here. We'll cut that, paste that over there. We don't need that event anymore. And we don't need that event anymore. Copy that, paste that. Right. Reason being super simple. What we're gonna do is over here, we're gonna call the function check plate while not while check plate, right? I don't want to create the vehicle yet. So vehicle number, we're going to switch it up with model. Then only we create it. After it's been things. So while check plate, so check plate would be false, okay? We're gonna trigger this event and we will return unique, right? So if it doesn't exist, then unique is true. So while it is not unique, while player vehicle plate is not unique, player vehicle plate, we assign a new plate and I guess what we should do is local unique value is false. While it is not unique. So we have a local variable called unique. Unique is set to false. So while it is not unique, meaning that there is a duplicate, we create a new string and then unique becomes check plate once more. So check plate checks whether or not the plate exists, right? If it exists, unique will be false and the loop will run again. However, if unique comes back as true, meaning that it doesn't exist, then it'll hop out of it and set the vehicle number plate text to that, and then we trigger our server event where we create our trailer. Create trailer. Super simple, but kind of tedious. We take in the plate and the model into our server event over here. Model and plate. Bloody fantastic. That is it. So let's just finish this one up. Triggering the server event over here. Right. Else, it doesn't matter what the plate length is, and else if config dot framework is equal to none, then we just set it and do our thing, and do new trailer is this thing, boom, bada boom. I don't think we need vehicle number anymore. Trailer spawn. I guess we could just do that, to be honest. And we will see how that works in the next episode. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the very next episode.